Good evening, everyone. Welcome back to another Captain of Industry stream. Yeah, if you don't know my name's Leon. I haven't put my glasses on. Really unorganised tonight. Good evening, Chris. How are you? Just got to turn on Discord because I know Andy's in there as well. Good evening, Andy.
Evening, Leon. Evening, everyone.
Right. Let's start. I think we're nearly kind of sorted out. I'll change that one over. At least I'm getting analytics from YouTube tonight. At the start. Last night they went a bit haywire. Right, where have all my trucks gone? Over here. I think there's a bug with my refueling on trucks. For some reason, they're all going to... You know, they said this, was it before, about trucks going to their nearest depot to refuel.
I do remember that being mentioned here.
Mine are not. Mine are all going... Well, I've just turned it off. We're all coming to this one. At one point, I had about 25 trucks parked out right outside one of my fuel tankers because they were all waiting to be fueled.
You may need to put bespoke rules in for fuel delivery from your main fuel depot to your refueling stations, so that you've only got a dedicated fleet.
Yeah,
and everybody else
but
has to use a depot.
I know. I'm gonna have to have a think about it as it is. Actually, if we have, yeah, if we put a couple of trucks in, maybe right. So we're gonna tell you to. We're gonna tell them to provide fuel for.
Evening, Chris.
Their invalid route assigned. And there. Invalid storage has to export route. Also has to keep it full on. They've got a couple of trucks to take care of it. Because what I was looking at is that I said done a little bit of work since last time. I put a truck because I couldn't. There was nothing was exporting the snacks from the factory up to the housing. I've put a truck assigned to it to do it, which means we're now providing snacks to our people, so they're really happy. I've got to do something with this lot. My food wastage is getting rather high at the moment. I've also done a lot more demolishing up here. So a lot of the kind of pretty much all the build stuff that was up here is now gone and is now down here. But that has caused me a couple of issues. At the moment, some of the builds not happening as quick because I'm not getting enough. Although I am getting it there. Or does it suddenly start sorting itself out? Yeah, limestone's not coming over here as much as what he says as a truck pulls up with a load of limestone. And a lot of that is because there's quite a distance from our limestone mine. Now there is another limestone deposit right here. So yes, I did get it, Chris. Yeah, no problem at all, mate. Doesn't matter how much experience you've got, you can come and learn with us because that's how I learned. Icarus is one of those games you're kind of best to learn with others around because otherwise it just kicks your butt. I need to put vehicle building back in place again. I can't remember, so I need to make the normal parts, which is iron, mechanical parts, and electronics. onto... Just real? Is that the only one we need at the moment? No, how do we make the yellow parts again? There it is. Right. We've got those parts there. And iron's over here. I'm going to build the car factory here. Actually, no, because this is where I've got the research stuff set up again. Oh, I don't know. Don't worry about it, mate. I wasn't. Andy will vouch for that.
Yeah, I thought you did rather well as a noob when you came in. He was certainly a better team player than we've had before.
I think it's just because I've done lots of, I used to play World of Warcraft and things like that and do raids with that. You know yourself, you had to be switched on. Can I quick build that? I can.
And Wayne and I were playing over Christmas time. We had 2 players who just didn't play as a team, they just did their own thing.
Yeah.
So you'd go to a storage where you've been accumulating stuff to feed into one of your manufacturing machines or something like that, and it'd be gone or it'd been moved or whatever, and you'd say, has anybody seen the copper? And then one of these guys would say, oh, I used it to make this, that and the other. I go, well, you might have told someone.
Yeah.
And once or twice was mildly annoying when it just kept happening all the time. I ceased to enjoy it.
No, I get you. I said, yourself, it was the same with Warcraft when you were building up materials to, say, make a suit of armour or something.
Yeah.
And then, of course, you'd be part of a guild and you'd put it in the store and you'd go, right, where's such and such? Oh, yeah, I decided I needed that. You're like, hang on a minute, mate. We were working on mine.
Yeah. I mean, and there's another part to it as well. It's because you can design your character in Icarus to various and sundry talents.
Yeah.
Some people get cheaper manufacturing for things. So like Wayne, for instance, would be able to build a lot cheaper than the rest of us because he's put those points into that talent. Yeah, I've got the talent for making cheap bows and cheap arrows.
Yeah.
Or cheaper. And so really that sort of, if somebody needs a bow or a bunch of arrows, then they should let me make it. Anyway.
No, but that's it. But that's why when you come in, it'll be, that's why you always make the arrows and you share them out. So it's like as long as I've got the tools, and I said my guy's spec to be a hunter, but that's because, but I am also I'm kind of more of a forager because I don't mind going looking for materials that we need to build stuff with.
Yeah. It's not about following orders, Chris. It's just keeping everybody informed.
Yeah.
Yeah. So if you say, for instance, I noticed that we're short of, I don't know, leather. Does anyone mind if I go hunting? Say, yeah, do you need some company? Do you need some protection? Don't go too far away in case we have to get rescued. It's just keeping everybody informed, and then everybody knows what's going on.
Yeah. Right, sorry, I'm just setting. So one of the things I had to demolish was I've had to demolish a couple of things to get certain things built, and one of them was my research. And I just noticed I'd started to set it back up, but never finished it. So I'm just literally working on that now. So it's stage 1 parts. This is going to be making stage 2 parts. And I don't want it bringing in stuff by truck because otherwise that's pointless me then setting up the belts that I'm doing. That one comes like that, along there and in there.
Sort of one rule we have when we play Icarus. Don't stand in the doorways.
Yeah, don't stand in the doorways, don't block doorways. Don't... Yeah, don't shoot things without when we're kind of trying to sneak around things. Not unless you've actually
Well,
told the rest of them.
you learn that one pretty quick, because if you get that wrong when we're in a hazard environment, that thing will usually come and take a big wet bite out of
Yeah.
you.
Off. Actually, no, I need that on truck export, don't I? No, I don't. I need another warehouse. Good evening, Vicky.
Welcome back, boss.
Right. Have I got anywhere set to export glass? Yeah, no problem, Vic. I'll send you those other keys I've got. Yeah, I'll put another truck on that one. I kind of probably need to get building more trucks.
More trucks.
It will be an experience, Chris, mate. You'll enjoy it. As I said, it's really good fun. As it's one of those games. I mean, it's kind of where a lot of games you learn and then you go into multiplayer. I think it's this. Icarus is more the reverse. You multiplayer and then do solo. Because to try and do those early missions on your own is near enough impossible. Or to do them without, if you either have to do them with other people, or do them when you've got more experience to solo them.
The thing about Icarus, it doesn't exactly have tutorials, and the point is you don't know what you don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What do you think of this new time missions?
It wouldn't be for me. I was never any good when there's a lot of pressure in a game. I mean,
it's what you do
them.
anyway. If you think about it, it's how you play a mission anyway. Let's go in, get it done, and get out again.
Yeah, I'd be constantly looking at this stupid clock. So,
what time get in before and get you a little bit of practice beforehand? What we say about 7 o'clock?
Half
7.
I rather get the feeling when I might actually rev up a mission.
What you do, Chris, is you speak with Andy and all that, and arrange it with him, because he might get you in if you're about beforehand. So I think that's a good idea. So if he liaises with you over that, if he's about in the afternoon, he might be able to come and help you as well.
Sure. Won't hear any complaints from me.
Be a new labourer for you.
That doesn't work like that, mate.
I know. Right. Have they delivered glass? They've delivered glass. Right, so that's part 2. Hang on a minute. No, I'm not. Oh, you sod. Stop.
Well, Vicky was the boss tonight.
Have you noticed what I've just done?
No, because your stream's 30 seconds behind what I'm looking at. Or no, hang on a
Well,
minute,
if I say I'm actually building stuff for my science lab, what would you notice that I've done wrong?
But no, I don't know what level of science lab you're trying to build.
No, yeah, but look at the part that's in green.
Part it's in green. It's in green. What, glass?
No, no. So the top one. What's that making? Vehicle parts.
Yeah.
This is the science production line. It should be this one.
Research parts, is it? They got one for research parts. It's usually like a microscope or something,
Yeah.
isn't it?
So this whole bit I've just built here is complete rubbish.
Not concentrating, mate. That's what it is. It's
Yeah.
all this Icarus talk.
And you can't, they haven't got bits, so I'm going to have to bulldoze that. And that. No, that. And that. It's not too bad, actually. It's just the glass one that's going to be in the way. And then if we go there, assembly electric, put that back in place and quick build it. Like nothing happened. Right. This is what I actually need. Which means that conveyor belt will actually move. Problem is now, where have I got? You're using the oxygen. Got one there, I've got one there. That one's probably the one I'm going to have best to use. So I can ship that across under the bridge and through there. Okay. I need to turn steel into liquid nitrogen.
Oh, is that the research you're doing? Yeah, I've done that bit.
Yeah, no, so have I. I just have to reset it up again.
Oh.
Because I demolished it as part of moving everything down here.
Right.
The problem is, I've just built the whole wrong production line, didn't I?
Easy done.
Easy done, yes. Right, so if I put that there. Quick build that. Right, you're making, I want liquid nitrogen. Motor there. Yeah, it does happen, and that's, I mean, it's one of those things, right? So this come across like that there, into there. Right, quick deliver that. That's steel. Right, nitrogen's got to come from over here. I need a pipe balancer. So I'll put there. It's just trying to get, as I said, this is all part of this, move. We've basically moved everything, increased production. Truck cannot reach destination. What are you complaining about now? I'll get to there. Should be able to now. There you go, sorted. I've got a ton of parts in the process as well. Pipe. Well, I'm not going to get that through there. It'll come through there. That's. I mean, this game is. I think there's so many challenges that you can face in this game. All right, how am I going to get it through there? When you realise you've built something in such a way that there's not really that much of a gap to get through. Oh, you can get through that way.
It's also true that there's no real rules about how you go about any one thing.
Let's quick build that. Quick deliver that. And then what we do here is we put stack there. Of course, that gives us the overflow option on it.
Has anyone else been marvelling at the James Webb Space Telescope photos?
Some beautiful photos amongst that.
It's absolutely astonishing.
Hopefully that will kickstart that. Right, does that get us yellow microscopes? Now we've got to get to red. Oh, we need the glass for the red ones. Hey! Must have just preempted my own issues. That's my excuse. I'm sticking to it. Right, so we'll put you there. Yeah, no problem at all, mate. They've seen this. I mean, we're here there to help each other. That's the thing. Is it? I mean, I say this. I learned by just listening to these guys when they were playing. The point was, I started doing some of the other stuff myself, just so that I can see if what I was learning actually was sinking in, and surprised myself how much I actually did.
I thought you did really well when you did that Singleton mission.
Well, the thing is, as I said, I was listening to what you guys were saying, so that, and then putting it into practice. Mm. And yes, there was a couple of bits that you know, but I couldn't figure out how to do it myself, and you came in and went, "This is how you do that," and that's because, of course, you guys have been doing that instinctively. So, yeah, and it's in it makes the game more enjoyable for me.
That's a good thing.
Yeah. Right, we want.
Chris won't have any trouble if we've got a mission up and running. By the time he gets in, at least we'll have some shelter.
Yeah, have shelter. You'll have. We'll be able to get him some other bits and pieces so that he can go off and learn the bow and all this sort of stuff. Right,
yeah,
do that.
Can be duty chef.
Right. Hopefully that is that now. Making red pots. Building research lab 4. I'm actually going to give it a bit of a gap.
Well, Vicky, there are baby deer in there that
There's an
are
achievement
rather
for killing.
delicious when you get on a barbie.
There's an achievement for killing baby animals.
We'll have to not use the weapons and just punch them out, I think. Keep Vicky happy.
Yeah, what we'll do, Vicky, is we'll take him out and turn him into a salad. Right. Right, so we've got parts being made again there, so that's good. Yeah, I'm tempted to put a second one in. Got the workers.
Stranded Deep. I played a bit of Stranded Deep. It's kind of got bits of Stranded Deep to it, I could argue. The hunting is a fair bit more involved. And the building is considerably more involved. I mean, it really is survival. All right.
Oh no, 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 no!
All
That's not what I meant to do. Shut up! That
We
stop.
won't turn them into salad. We'll turn them into coffee tables. Already got 4 legs. Yeah.
Yeah. No, it's called Bambi salad, Vicky. Oh dear, I'll get taken down for making comments like that.
Let's say teaser poor lass.
Right, so I do that.
I nearly fired up Zompiercer this afternoon.
It's updated today, I know that. Oh no, updated yesterday.
Yeah, he's up to 12.4 now because he broke the save games. But I watched Al Powell do his episode 3 earlier. He seems to be doing all right.
Right. I'm up in the production levels. Yeah, we can do Thumper as well, that's not a problem. We've got the hyenas from The Lion King as well that we can do. Get Nemo as well. Oh god, what are we turning that game into?
And the question will be, what is the game turning us into?
Yeah. I could, oh bugger it, let's just quick deliver it. I want to get on with actually getting my researcher running again.
I watched the the dev update for Crush Depth today,
Right, yeah.
and they're putting in some. So I put this bodily functions into the simulation.
Okay. Now, how can the research lab be accepting stuff and it's not even built?
I've noticed them do that as well. That's rather annoying.
See, I thought it said in one of the last update notes that things being built wouldn't accept resources.
That's what I read as well, but I don't think it's true because look, that belt.
Yeah.
I think its storage is working because I think its internal storage works even when it's under construction. I don't think it can process them though.
Of course, I've got to do its output as well, haven't I? Might have to put another research plant, a recycling plant down here.
What's
Right,
the time,
I've got.
Chris? I think I go on, carry on, Leon.
No, I was going to say I've got research back up and running, so that's a good start. Now we need to get vehicles back up and running.
So, Chris, there was a time that I would have been probably classed as a Disney fan, but
Then you grew up.
well, no, not really.
I know, I'm joking.
I was 25 when I went to their thing in Florida. I was about 25, something like that. Had immense amounts of fun, but these last 10 years of intense screeching wokery coming out of that company. It's just, what? You've got to be kidding me.
He's there.
It depends what mission we do and how many bears we have to get tangled with and what we're tooled up with. One thing's for sure, unless we pick some horrible, really difficult mission, you probably wouldn't see bears tomorrow. We normally don't get to bear country until we've built at least one rifle.
I'm muttering to myself because I'm trying to work out how I can thread belts round. Can I get this belt out of here and over to there? That's that one. Yeah. You're kind of right there, Vicky. Bear deaths kind of do happen eventually.
Wayne and I, a few games back, long time back, were heading back as mission complete, back to base.
Yeah.
We had to go through a little bit of bear country, and we thought we were doing okay, but there was one of those flash storms. So we literally put up a wood ramp as a lean-to against a rock.
Yeah.
And sheltered. Yeah. And the game spawned a bear right next to us, and it just reached in and killed the pair of us.
Right, where's the countless truck reach? Okay, now that's confusing me. He's got two destinations he can't reach. He can't reach the dumping zone. Assign to. So why is he trying to get to a dumping zone? I'll just cover you. Off, off. Right, I'm going to bulldoze some stuff up here. I haven't used the bulldozer for a while. Off. Get that to export. How's this doing? I do like the look of this. I mean, it's starting to come together. If you can consider that's doing pretty much everything. And the only thing I haven't really moved down here is the glass. I think Chris made a joke to your bear story. Yeah, it was a bit awful.
Yeah. The character I was using wasn't particularly at a high rating, and so Wayne offered to respawn, and he had to go from his ship to the base to get just enough equipment to come and to rescue me. Did it with like just like a knife or something. In the bear country. We were only about a kilometre, maybe a kilometre and a half from the base when it happened.
Well, you remember that night I was running back? You know, saying, all you got to do is go back to your ship. And you're like, okay. And then when you come to find me, I was trying to get back to my body from a bear that had beaten me to death.
Yeah.
Right. How much is there? And let it build up a bit more of a backup, and then I will possibly put another one in. And that'll boost the research up a bit more. Yeah, I might look at changing away from Stream Elements. It's just becoming unreliable at the moment. The good thing is, if I do change, there's nothing I particularly really need to change. Okay, technically the donation link is done through Stream Elements, but there's nothing to stop me keeping using that link. Yeah, not at all, Chris. You're very welcome to stream it as well. The only thing is, of course, we're going to have to watch then how we do voice, because if we're both trying to talk into our channels at the same time, that's when it could get a little bit awkward.
Really?
Well, yeah, because if you think about it, if I'm talking and then he's talking at the same time. Now, why is it working for... That's strange. It worked for Chris, but not for Vicky. We'll figure a way. We'll get used to it, Chris. It's just be something we've got to get used to. Right. put another... Right, I want to finish this line. Need to get iron in there, don't I? That's right, it makes a change. It normally upsets me. Or maybe it's just woken up. Right, got that. Iron belt there. Iron belt there. I kind of want to take it off the main line, don't I? It's because we've upset his mates. Oh, hang on a minute. Is that... That's iron connections there. Could I... that one. No, it won't because it's too close to... That's a bit ganky, isn't it? What can I get off of that one? Can I get off of there, do you reckon? No, that's even more ganky. Trying to work out where the best angle to come off this is. I think it's going to have to be off one of these ones.
I don't know. I'm trying to wean myself off of building things this way now. I find
that's not too
myself
bad.
myself a bit of space in the middle of nowhere, construct it all in planning mode, and then cut and paste it to where I want it.
Oh no, this is it's. I've got what I wanted. This is just trying to get a belt to where I need it.
Yeah, no, I totally get it. Yeah, I totally get it. I was just say.
The problem is iron's at the start of the production line, of course, and I now need it over here.
Yeah.
But that's the thing is, I've got, and what I want to do is try and not, block in things like of this storage unit.
Yeah. Could always just run the belt across the ground and put a bridge.
Then when you get to the next level of trucks, which we're about to get to, they can't get underneath it. I'm already going to have that problem there. Well, I won't actually have that problem there because they don't need to come this way.
No, that's what I'm saying. Is lay the thing on the ground and put a bridge over.
Oh yeah, but I can't get a bridge through here. There's too many belts already. But if the opposite series trucks can get to this building here, from this bit, where I've already got the bridge. So what I've done is I've set up a way for it to get there already, so I don't need to worry about this small route at the moment.
Right.
Like, see, the truck's just come in. You'll see it in a second. There's a truck just come in, and I'm going to end up blocking that route in for him. Actually, no, it works because I get it to there. And then I can come up the side of that building, come back across there, and then twist it into there. Just trying to get all my my vehicle depot back in place. Yeah. And again, I'll say it to something I haven't said this evening. If you haven't already hit that like button, please do so, because it does help YouTube promote the stream. The more people in, the better. And I thank everyone again for the amazing support this month. We're not gonna, unless we have a sudden massive end of the month. It's not gonna be a record month again, but it's amazing considering we're in the summer months. And I know people would rather be out, not wanting to be sat around computers in this temperature. It's only us saddos. Right, so we've got parts coming for that. So for that we then need to make part 2, which is then with steel and glass, which I have over here. So we need another one of those. Bit there. Take a belt. This is why I haven't completed building this, because I'm going to have to move you. I'll put you there. No. There. Get rid of that one. And there's Ricky's weather. You cross like that. There. Then there. That's not going to work because that's not connected. Oh, oh my God, Chris. I'm sorry, I've got to do this. Literally every single thing we've got, because that is the first time anyone has ever hit that option. So thank you very much, Chris. Yeah, we'll do a bit of a boom as well. What else we got? Have we got anything else on here? So thank you very much, Chris. I haven't turned off that one. Oh, a bit more boom. Just next to my back button. So thank you, Chris. Appreciate it. You definitely become a channel legend. I will make sure your name will go into the end rolls as of probably Tuesday. Possibly, no, yeah, it will be Tuesday because all the ones for Monday are done. Oh, we've got a truck that cannot reach destination. Oh yeah, it's because I know I blocked him in. It won't let me recover him. Oh, do you know what? And I can't recover him because I haven't got a truck depot. Yeah, you got your lovely badge. Good evening, Jacob. Right, got to get this done because now I can't even recover. I can't fix trucks unless I build that. Right, so we got. That's the red parts. Warehouse. No, not the red parts, the yellow parts. It's not about the colour of the badge, we just appreciate all the support. Yeah, it's you've got to watch. So it's the height of belt. So like I can't fix him because I've demolished my garage. No, I got that, Jacob. I got that. I'd give it a like as well if I could, but I can't. All I can do is hit all the buttons that I've got for graphics and bits and pieces. Oh, I got another toy delivered to me today, Andy.
Pass up, mate. What'd you get?
I got another toy delivered to me today.
Yep. Is it secret?
No. You'll see it coming on picture and camera. We got
Like a glass of cola to me.
no. Give it a second. Jeez, it takes 20 seconds. I think it's 20. Lovely blue box.
Like a stick shift to me.
Yes, arrived today.
Sweet. Are you pleased with it?
I've only had a look inside the box. I haven't had a chance to even try it out yet.
Cool.
That'll be a job for Monday or Tuesday.
Cool.
I need to build. Where the bloody hell's the garage? Where vehicle depot 2. Right, so if I put you there. No, it's in it's oh bollocks, that's the wrong one. Right, let's go there. Right. Once it's built, I can then get so that's vehicle parts. Yeah. I've got it. It's for a couple of other bits and pieces. Right. Let's try retrieving this truck now. Recover! Here he comes.
I like a proper truck shifter, but nobody makes them anymore.
There is a few ones on. There's a way of the people. There's ones designed to alter that for use for truck shifters.
Yeah. I want one like Jeff Favignano's got that he uses for his 13-speed Eaton Fullers.
Yeah. Right, so vehicle parts, we need to put a fuel dump. It does need to be a large one, so we'll just put that one. And you're for diesel. We need a rubber input. Now that's that building there. Yeah. I reckon if we come up there.
That's the Thrustmaster, isn't it, Chris? THR8 or something like that.
Yeah, I thought this one. I thought they said this one had the plates that could be switched as well. But
No, mate.
I'm not bothered. I'm old. I'm used to an H box.
Well, you're not. You're not using. There are. Let me see if I can get this right. It's really only the racing sims that give you those sequential gearboxes.
Yeah.
And in any case, if you want to use a sequential gearbox, you've got the paddles on the wheel. So
Yeah. Run that way. No, I want to come. I don't. I want it to be over here.
I'd like to replace my wheel with a Thrustmaster GT2, but I don't like any of the wheels they do. Most of them aren't round.
Right, we've nearly got vehicles back up, hooked up and running.
Hello, Red.
Hello.
Hello. I'm gonna be a quick brief. Up in say hi, but I've got to go in
Yeah, no,
about. Yeah.
not a problem, mate. You have a lovely evening, week, afternoon.
I will. I'll watch the stream. I can watch the stream, but I just can't be on Discord at the minute. Sorry,
Yeah,
mate.
no problem, mate. Not a problem.
Okay, speak to you a lot later.
Peace out, mate.
Bye.
Yeah, I picked this up. I picked the wheel up off Amazon. I mean, I must admit, I really do love it. And I said I'd been speaking about one for, weeks, months, and all that. And then as soon as me and Andy were talking, I said I was finally going to do it because, because you've got the G920, haven't you?
Yeah, mine's a G920.
Yeah.
So
So
I've had a very long time as well.
Well, the thing is with this, I'd been speaking, I'd been wanting one for a long time. But of course, until I actually spoke to someone who had one and could say how good it was, that's what you know what I mean? It's that kind of clinched it, and it is. I love it. I think it's immense. Could do with more buttons, but couldn't we all?
That's easy to solve.
Yeah. Oh, don't worry. That's already in the process. Right, I've got all of this set up, waiting for diesel to come. I think, is it you take steel? Yeah, so I need to get steel over as well. And steel I can bring from Cheeky, I can bring from there.
It'd be about 1,000 degrees in my lounge, but I've got Ice Station Zebra on the TV.
Classic.
That's a good bit of trade training, that one.
it's still hooked up. But it's like every game. I mean, it's like you just got to make him what you make do with what you have some of the time. And it is, you know, as long as it works, as long as you enjoy what you're playing, that's what matters.
I've found this Stream Deck has been incredibly valuable
Yeah.
for that purpose.
Yeah.
Especially for things like the farming sim with the enhanced vehicle and that. Like, there's a lot of key sequences to remember.
Yeah. No, I get that. I've seen this. I've got an idea of how I'm going to set mine up. I've actually, I kind of started getting a few bits in place, but for some reason at the moment it's not 100% agreeing with me. So, right, I'm going to put... Oh, we've got sausage production.
Oh, yeah, save one for me.
Sausage production. Oh, we're going to go with the bacon tomorrow night.
You never know, we might end up with a mission where there's boars.
Right, what do we need to make... Notice I've got abandoned... So as far as I can see, this is all covered. The vehicle depot is set up again, so we can realistically make more vehicles, and we are actually making more vehicles. There you go. First truck's rolling out of the new garage now. I actually do need to put an excavator on that for a job. Actually, I'm going to put 2 excavators. We'll come back to that in a second because we want to get onto the sausage factory. Because I've got to get rid of some of this blooming meat over here. Right. I take it it'll be food processing. It is. Actually, I need to look at what it needs. Meat trimmings, flour, and salt. I've got salt there. Meat trimmings there. Oh, you're full. Is you taking stuff away, are you? No, you're taking snacks. Where is my green waste going? No, it's over here. It's here. Right, problem is the truck's not going to be able to get to that. Okay, so if I was to put a container there. Oh, you think it's the is you're not behind. You've got to think how long I've been playing this game, and that's a thing to remember. You know, we have. I hate to think how many hours we've got in this now. I mean, not a lot, not compared to some of the games we play, but right. Now, in theory, that means I should be able to empty that. Put a truck on there just for a little bit. Oh,
I don't think this game is about speed.
No. Yeah.
I think this game is about effectivity. Sorry to plagiarise young Nilehouse there.
This game is about doing what you want, how you want, and enjoying it. Sausages. as the next batch of salt just arrived. Now, if I do that, I'm not going to be able to get right. So what I'm going to do here, right there. Because the problem if I don't put a bridge down and I built across that way, I'm going to literally block that whole route off eventually. So let's just preempt that problem. U-shaped conveyor. Actually, we're going to go across there. And round that way. Right, that's that one. Where are you at? Just on its way down. What? On your mobile or on Discord? Yeah, I very rarely answer unknown calls either. Unless I'm expecting a call at that particular time from something. Because they don't always call from a system. Actually, it should have moved. Well, you're not on Discord. Actually, we'll have a look. Game time. Yep, you've got a new colour on. You've got a new thing on Discord as well, Chris. I just suddenly checked. It had already updated. Right, we need to get flour down here. If I put that. It's the wrong type of building. It's got to be a warehouse. Flour, keep full. Right, we need to go up here. Truck export on.
Is that right, Vicky? Are you an honorary Brit?
We need. Sausages, empty off. I can't believe we're finally getting to people are finally getting sausages. Well, they will be once they get some flour delivered over here. Here he comes. He's got a delivery of steel on board.
Yeah, I'll vouch for you, Vicky. You'll do.
Which I can turn that off boost now because we finally got rid of all that sludge that was in the tank. That was holding everything up. We've got furniture. No, we probably are a bit older. Right. Come on, deliver some flour. Oh, he's on the way with the first flour delivery. Actually, we need to put somewhere for him to deliver the sausages to, don't we? Can't deliver them to either of those. Or any of these. Because of the flaming belts. Actually, I suppose you could deliver it to the same belt, couldn't you? No, because it would just cock up the inputs. I'll just build another one. Food market. Done. Warehouse. Quick deliver. You know, like I was struggling for the red building parts before. We've now got 1.3k of them in storage. 4. It's got thousands of it. Actually, one thing I want to try, because there's a new bit with the harbour, isn't there? Ship is overloaded. Well, we'll get rid of the iron ore. And glassmasks. Why aren't you just getting rid of the rest of it? I'll get rid of that as well. That's quite good that you can discard stuff from there.
Can you hit that button? Is that literally just ditching it?
Yeah.
Wow.
So that's one of the things they've now put in. Because the tank, because they've been full. So say you sent your ship to your oil rig to pick up an emergency fuel oil run. If your shipyard was full, you wouldn't be able to unload it.
Yeah.
So what you can do is, if anything's in there that's clustering up the space and you need the space, you can clear it. So I think that's quite good, especially maybe early game. You know, when you might have to. I mean, I've had to do that before, send my ship out for stuff. Now, of course, I don't need to bother because
I've never done it.
yeah, I think it's.
I wouldn't ditch it. I'd just build a box and just stash it.
Yeah, but it doesn't. It's like, at your speed of build, that's possible. At mine, the trucks won't go up there unless they have to.
Yeah, I think I would be prepared to dedicate a truck to do that work.
You can't though to the harbour.
Really?
You can't assign trucks to the harbour.
I didn't know that.
You can literally you've got an export priority. I've got it on priority 1.
I'll have to watch out for that then, because that's never been a
And
problem
when
I've
you
had.
because when you hit quick remove, that's where it puts it. So all of a sudden you end up with a ton. You've seen that's in it because I've been doing all of this quick remove stuff.
Yeah.
I mean, what are you doing sat there? See, look, out of fuel. So what they're doing is, look, they're just sitting around and wait. And then they move a little bit. As soon as someone starts fueling, I'm going to turn that off. I want to see where they go. Right. So they should go to the fuel pumps, the fuel stations. No, look, they're going to here. Actually, no, they might be using it. They may actually be finally doing it correctly. He's out of fuel as well, I bet you. Oh, no, he's not.
Another one of those things, Leon, where you discover an issue and you solve it, but it takes a few ticks of the game to go by before everything clicks into place. It's a bit like you see, trucks that say, "Oh, I'm a little bit stuck." You find out why they're stuck, you solve it, and the truck just sits there for, a few ticks of the game, and then it goes, "Oh, right, yeah, I'll do it." Vicky, this is definitely one of the more accomplished pieces of game I've seen in anything. The two guys that write this software really know what they're doing. They're very sharp.
Yeah.
They're giving us exactly what we want as a community. They're so responsive. They understand everything that we talk about, and if they think that they can provide us with quality of life patches, which they do, they put them in, no mucking about.
The other thing as well is, I think what really shows they know their business. I mean, you look how impressive and how deep this game is, but then you look at the actual file size and it's tiny compared to other games. It is really well done.
They must write really slick code. You couple that with all those beautiful 3D articulations that are in this game. It's incredibly impressive, and they're keeping track of all this stuff as well.
Yeah,
it's as polished a game as I've ever seen.
our people are getting sausages. So we've now got all the carbs being fulfilled, all the proteins being fulfilled. The only thing they're not getting is fruit or cake.
Or fruitcake.
A fruitcake, yeah. You can suggest that the thing. Yeah. No, what we're trying to do, Jacob, is we seem to have a problem with the Discord's bot that's supposed to provide commands for it. It just doesn't seem to be activating the way it should. We were talking about this game, Chris. How slick this game's been done. Yeah, I think I'll need to look at it. I'll go and... It's a bit more tricky than just that, Vicky, because it means me changing the software I stream in.
I'm only going to ask this because of a bit of cardboard engineering, but you are running this stuff in admin mode, aren't you?
What?
OBS and stuff like that.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
I mean, the thing is that the bot is nothing to do with that. The bot is linked to their website, and I'm actually sitting on their website as well to make in case there was any issues.
Well, I don't know anything about this anyway, so.
Actually, I'm going to try something. Turn that off. Turn it on again. I've tried the old-fashioned trick of turning it off and on again on some of the commands. I need to start demolishing this lot. Quite weird seeing all these bits. Just the last of our kind of original little base. I am tempted to redo the whole power situation. I'm trying to hold back until the next level of power is available. Then I might as well rebuild it all then. Right, I want to put another research station in. I don't want to build any more trucks at the moment, unless I have to, because... Oh, wait a minute, has that built the... Are you waiting for parts to be built? Right, so it worked. I haven't tried resetting that one, Vicky. Actually, I think that one might be turned off. No, it's not. It is on. Yeah. It just seems it might need a thing. I'll have to have a think about how I'm going to do that. Research station, that's what I was building, wasn't it? There. I really do keep waiting for the intro for Entrance Set You Free every time we hear the thunder like that. It just, the thunderclap always reminds me of the intro to that song. Right, so that. Which, you know, more recycling. I do think that's going to be the next thing I move down here. No, Nightbot is available for stuff, but I just don't like. I've had bad experiences with Nightbot. I just don't like it. And between Stream Elements has bought, which did commands, and it's only recently it started playing up, and YouTube's own settings, I've never had to worry. Right, you're there. So what we want to do now is we want to put a mind control tower right about there. Oh.
I think that warning you've got on the screen there's been there for long enough now. You should consider putting another supermarket on your hab.
It does. I find the problem is once you've got all the different foods in, you find one just fills and then stops. I just don't like having multiples for the same thing.
Oh, okay.
Because it's yes, I mean I used to do it, but I found it just doesn't work the way I hope it would. I need to build some more. Right, we're running out of trees to ask for this guys to cut down. The thing is, though, now the problem as well is you grow so much that it's now got, because I mean it's actually storing 17 months worth already. Plus, then I've got a warehouse right behind it. It's just at the moment there's just so much. So I've got to do is probably change what we're making. What else can we add to it? Actually, I could put more towards that. Turn vegetables off completely for a little bit. Except I won't, because I've already got that being done. Leave one field growing it. Yeah, and then I've got another 2 warehouses here full of them. And the problem is, with all the other stuff you can kind of send off to be used for other things. Vegetables you can't. You know, corn, wheat, all that I can turn into, you know, animal food.
Yeah.
you know, or
So,
compost it, or things like that.
so that soy, I've been looking at that last couple of days, and that has a very, very strong effect on your field fertility or your greenhouse fertility. I would be really reluctant to grow that stuff unless I absolutely needed it.
Problem is at the moment, look at all the full bins. I've got so much food that, you know, I'm running. Well, I've got 2 farms here, 2 farms there, and another 3. I've got 7 farms running. But I'm gonna have to probably add more population soon.
Yeah, as soon as you start doing that, you'll find that food will diminish.
Oh yeah. Then my people have got a balanced diet. They've got doctors. They've got furniture. They've got water. They've got toilets. They've got. They should be very happy people.
Oh, next thing you know, they'll be asking for nuclear power.
Yeah. Well, we're not far off from that, I don't think. I mean, the next thing we've got to unlock is sugarcane, which then allows me to make even better medical supplies. Because I can make antibiotics. Yeah, so power generation's on the next is on the thing, and then it's uranium enrichment, nuclear reactors. So I could get in a couple of steps. I've got gold coming up, improved glass making coming up. But the thing is, now the large trucks, you've got multiple capacity things. You've got different types of trucks as well.
Yeah, I've seen that. Looks good.
I want you doing limestone. Problem is, at the moment, anytime they're going to go and dump anything, it's a trek and a half because they've got to come all the way up here. I don't really want to be dumping anything at the low level because I kind of want it to be. How many diggers? Actually, I kind of want to alter. Actually, rephrase that. Not there.
I didn't see any updates to Captain of Industry today.
No, they all happened the last couple of days.
Yeah. Sorry, Chris was just asking.
They're trying to concentrate now on bigger patches. Which I do kind of get. Right. How many diggers have I got on that one? I'll take one off of there, one off of there. Assign it to you. Flatten out these bits, because then that gives me a lot of surface area. It's amazing how far we've come with this build, considering it started off with just kind of like a few bits round here.
Yeah, over time, his bases can get very complicated.
Yeah.
I found it's, if anything, I find it a little bit overwhelming.
Yeah.
Because, of course, I've only really got a 2-stroke brain, and I find it very tricky.
I think it gets to the point where sometimes if you don't kind of get a system into place as soon as you do it, and you like they're trying to rebuild it, it's trying to remember the order that things go in. You know, from one part
Yeah,
to one part to one part to one part.
yeah. Some of the production chains take some getting your head around. There's no doubt about that. But it's like anything, isn't it? Use it or lose it. Just got to build them. That's why I like
Build
planning
it, and
mode
they
so much.
build it, and they will come.
That's it.
Now we'd have to go and watch Field of Dreams again.
Well, let me think about that, Chris. Discord is better than Reddit. There's kind of two different types of things, really, but Reddit's a bit like Twitter, isn't it? It's a cesspool.
I think. I don't mind using Twitter, but I use it for certain purposes. You know, I don't use it for news or anything like that. It literally is for promoting videos and streams.
Just as well, mate. You won't find any.
I don't know. I can find quite a bit of sports news on it.
Oh, I wasn't thinking of sport as news. Okay.
Different people
Cheers.
have different interests, each to their
Yeah,
own.
yeah. Quite right. Quite right.
If we were all the same, life would be boring.
Yeah, I'm a massive cricket fan. I just don't ever hear about cricket anymore.
Let's move that. We've pretty much got...
Everything cricket is behind some kind of paywall. If I thought I could have made a decent living in India, I'd have gone over there because of their Indian Premier League.
Yeah.
Because that really is spectacular. I miss that so much. First 3 years.
Yeah, no, that's what I was doing. I was using the Unity to quick do it. But there's no quick way of doing it. That's just it. Is yes, you got Unity, and that's why I was doing it, was to kind of remove the bits. These bits won't. I actually kind of need to go around and change all the priorities on this stuff to get it empty. And he doesn't like BBC.
I don't. There's no way I'm going to be watching the BBC. Not for anything.
Right, that one's still got to be emptied.
I reckon Elon Musk is still playing 4D chess with those guys. I think he knows how to play it better.
I make it nicotine time. If I will roll one, because it's a bit late. We'll go a little bit longer tonight because I get an extra hour in bed on a Sunday. Well, technically an extra hour and 20 minutes, but I get up after about I normally wake up at the normal time. Actually, is that other truck finished yet? Yeah, it is finished. I meant excavator, not truck. End you up there. There was one more. Right, so that in theory should give us more limestone coming down here, which it is.
Yeah. I like games. Not all games, but a lot of games.
Some people haven't hit the like button yet. Nah.
Infidels.
Go on then, go on. You know you want to hit that like button. You know you wanna. You know you wanna. Go on. Alright, I'm gonna see if it's got up when I come by the time I come back. Oh, viewers jumped up. Right, I'm gonna just take 2 seconds. I'm gonna leave it looking at the kind of the main area at the moment because I do like the look of the way that's coming out. Yeah, red makes the trucks, but he calls them excavators. Red makes the excavators, but calls them trucks for some stupid reason. Right, back in a second. Thank you to the person who's just hit the like button. Yeah, you can't shut them up. Once they start, they keep going. They're like the Duracell bunny. Until I get an arrow and put an arrow in its head. Don't start that conversation, Jacob. It just winds them up. Thank goodness they're not making any more because maintenance is already maxed out.
I like salad.
I hate the
it's
stuff.
usually wrapped in little tubes marked Marlborough.
Yeah. I like salad. Not. What's wrong with you? Park there for the fun of it. I like the fact they just bump over that corner.
Must have learnt at the Clarkson driving school.
You overcooked it. Come on. Oh dear. What's this? Electronics is full, mechanical parts is full. So even with all this extra bits going up to make the science parts and everything, my electrical factory's keeping up. That's well designed, or just pure luck, one of the two.
Yeah, you've got a lot more overhead on your power systems than I do, that's for sure. But then I don't have any chemical refineries running yet.
Yeah. I think I do need to move the... I think I need to move this slot. Because it'd be more sense shipping down what the household produces than shipping everything up here. I just don't like salad. I mean, there's so much better things that you can be doing with salad.
Put it in with your kebab.
I don't like salad on my kebab.
Ooh.
I mean, I don't mind tomato and onion and things like that. Don't mind it. But anything, lettuce leaves. What is the point of lettuce leaves?
They're a nice colour.
But they taste, I mean, it's like if I want to eat something like that, I'll just eat a piece of paper. It tastes the same.
I don't mind lettuce, actually. Cabbage I can't abide, but lettuce is no problem. Celery's good. Get some nice paprika to go with that. Mm-mm.
Not full. I'm going to need to bring in some more. It's accommodation. I am tempted just to start another little colony base down here.
Quite right, Chris. I could just go for a nice chicken madras right now as well.
Housing 3. Put you in place without actually affecting anything. There's no debate. I'm just not a salad person. There's not a debate to be had about it. Actually, I could put... If I sent a digger up there...
Spring onions now, that's a good bit of salad. I like those.
Right, I'm going to bring in... Detonate those. Go to here. Start loading the ship. And once that's done, I'm also going to build another assembly here. Will I put it on this side? I'll put it on this side. And I'll put it, it would help if I actually put it in the right bloody place. On that side. quick deliver. Complain about the number of workers. Yeah, we have good bunch, and that's what I like. Is our streams are not always, even when they're like quiet like this, I still enjoy them because we've got a good bunch of people around us, and that's. I'd rather have fewer people watching more than less people watching little. No, sorry, more people watching little. If that makes sense.
Or any combination of the above.
Yeah. I don't know. I mean, the map's always expanding anyway. I mean, if you look at that, I mean, I've got places to get to, but I need to get some better weapons, which we're due to get. It's the next thing we're working on is the better weapons. Why I'm at the moment trying to up the research again. Because at the moment it's just not quite covering the two that we've got. My ship hasn't got the engines or the fuel tank to go any further at the moment. Or the power, as well as the weaponry, because there's some big ships out there. Right, that's that. Turn that on. Because I know there's a ton of these, there's a few parts up here.
Hello.
Hi Liam.
Right.
How you doing?
Good.
Right, so just building away. Right, let's see what we got.
What is this game?
This game is Captain of Industry.
Oh,
It is one of the most fun games I've ever found.
really? Uh,
Vicky says hi as well, Liam.
where is King, whatever his name is?
King Kong is.
King Kong.
He said he wasn't able to be in Discord tonight.
Alright. Yeah, I got that down.
I thought we were calling him by his nickname.
Yeah, Donkey's not about. He said he was going to be watching the stream, but I don't think he hasn't joined in chat there either. But no, Donkey's not been about much this evening. What you been up to today, Liam?
Nothing, just playing random games.
Gotta be done, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Right, let that build up a bit more. Right, where can I... If we've got...
I'm gonna look out the stuff. They posted it this morning. TwitchCon.
Yeah, I mean, it's... I don't really pay much attention to TwitchCon because I don't really do Twitch anymore.
Yeah, I do Twitch. I have 100 and some followers.
I think I've got some like 300 odd on there. But I find Twitch I have too many technical issues when I try and stream on there.
I have like a good studio I used to produce.
Get that.
There you go, Ham.
Right, that's happening, that's happening. That's full. That's jammed up. I think I need to put this on empty a bit.
When are you gonna stream Farm Sim later?
So, Farm Simulator will be back on Thursday.
What?
Thursday night, it'll be back on.
Thursday?
Yeah. I mean, I stream 5 nights a week, so I mean, I've got different, this gets 2 nights. I've got this on Sunday, Saturday and Sunday, Saturday and Monday, Icarus tomorrow night, European Truck Simulator on Friday night, and then Farming Simulator on a Thursday night. And there was me setting myself doing 2 nights a week over the summer.
It's laid plans and all that, mate.
Oh, I know. It kind of got blown out of the water slightly. That on full. Oh, well, let's upgrade that. Let's upgrade that. Sand. Have we got any sand down here? Sand there. Ah, hang on a minute. We can turn. No, we can't turn slag into sand.
Alright, I'm gonna leave, alright?
No problem at all, mate. We'll catch you later.
See
Okay.
you later, matey.
Right, that's that. Yeah, I think it's going to be move the. We've got recycle generating there and there. If I put the recycle plant. There would probably be a good place for it. Because then I can make this an import one as well from the town. This makes sense. This actually does make sense. The only one would have to go any difference would be the glass. Right. Well, look at that, you've cleared that bit up. Oh, we just unlocked mega vehicles. What do we need to make them? What do we need to make them? Something different. Vehicles. Right, so we may as well introduce that to the bulldozer. And how you two try and was like, what fun and some. Right. Vehicle Depot 3. Oh my god, look at the size of this thing. Right, I've got to completely change my plumbing. Put you there. Quick deliver. I'm excited to see this. Oh my god. Actually, hang on. Pause that belt. Pause. I have to introduce that belt to the bulldozer. It's not yellow parts. Oh no, we do need. Oh no. Oh yeah, I kind of do, but we're not going to be going back to small vehicles anymore. We want big vehicles now. Red vehicle parts. How do we make red vehicle parts?
Repaint yellow ones.
Electronics. Right, so put you there. No. Yeah, it's like there's two different entertainment. Oh, hang on, we do right. We can actually do food packs as well now. Okay, there's something else we can set up. Which you need for exporting. Right. Quick deliver. No. No, yeah. Right, and then you'll go from there. Right, I'm going to have to put the electronics delivery there. I do have some electronics in storage. No, just don't like salad. It's not even the fact I don't like the word salad, I just don't like salad. Oh, so that's electronics 2. Oh, it is electronics 2 we need. Okay. Not even electronics 1. I think we've got a couple of warehouses of it up here. I have 72 electronics 2. Right. Steel. We'll order a mega excavator just to see what they're like. Actually, we're gonna order one of each to see. No, that's not that one. Well, the mega excavator doesn't need. Well, it does need. Needs 180 parts. Probably got enough to make one vehicle at the moment. So, is there somewhere we can trade for electronics? Yes. Oh, look at that. It's red building parts. We got loads of them. Okay, we'll donate you. All required cargo loaded. Handy thing with actually being so much being in storage. Well, that's not too bad. Ship's on its way out to them. Nope. Get back to sorting out the recycling. See, this one seems to be spare. I don't know what it's for. But cannot reach destination. Silly vehicle. Right, so what we gotta do is get ready. As soon as that's done, hit demolish on this. Actually, we'll do it now. Perfect timing, got rid of that. Right, we'll put another tank in there in a second. Are you lot having? I mean, you guys seem to be enjoying yourselves on like commands and things. I've got no idea. There you go. That should speed up that process. We've got the command-wise. There is Twitter, membership, support, Discord, and tweet. There is some other ones as well, but they're the ones that we've got set ourselves. Right, so we can do set that now to empty. Off. You will definitely assign a truck to. Oh look, here's the electronics arriving. Now we've got those. Let's see if this guy should have delivered Reputation 2. What's the go? Right, that should keep you going a little while. And we'll send back home. Yeah, the commands all have exclamation marks at the front. Well, I want to see a new vehicle. It's going to take a while. He needs 180 of the red parts. He makes 4 every 40 seconds. It's going to take a while. For 20-25 minutes to make a vehicle. Unless, of course, I put another production line in. I'm not going to do it at this point because get a bit too much. Right, ship's weapons are being done. to go up here. Put if we put it there. Right, it. It's not looking too bad. It's that sand one that we need to figure out. Sand's coming from here. I think is this mine there technically? It's destroying the beach. And what's weapons 2 going to give me? Bigger guns. It's just looking at things and working out where we want to go. So I want to get glass making underway. And silicon we kind of need for electronics, but we can't do it yet. We need to do chemical plant. Not that one. And get electronics. And even more high-powered maintenance. Oh, we've nearly got a statue unlocked as well. I see gold smelting on our horizon. Gold plus. Oh, hang on. So we get gold ore, which we have to crush. We then have to take the crushed ore and turn it into powder. Powder, add to acid, get gold ore concentrate. And then take the gold ore concentrate, add with sand to get gold. Man, that's a excuse. And then we also got toxic slurry to deal with on top of it. How do we deal with toxic slurry? We haven't got the command yet. We haven't got it yet. How's it getting on down here? 140 to go. I'm gonna change this. Switch that off. Can't do gift. What? What are you trying to do, a GIF? If you're trying to do things in the main chat, no, we don't allow that. The only person people can do that are the kind of more senior people. That's where we have the funny chat, the picture thing, so that people can put stuff in there. Because otherwise it just ends up with nothing but pictures in the main chat and people don't talk to each other. Need to get more of this being emptied. Why are you waiting? Just sitting there. No, it's yes, no. I don't know. I can't remember who's got the permission in the main channel to do it, but it's things like myself, Vicky. You know, the people who are kind of like the channel staff. If you think about it, it's probably the best way of describing it. But you see, that's why we have a separate one for doing the silliness stuff. Right, so maintenance is now providing some as well. I'm glad that's moved down there, because that then just makes a bit more sense up here. Oh my god, look how much of this here. I mean, I think there's going to be some areas here we're going to have to keep the smaller trucks, because or this medium-sized trucks, without having to do a whole pile of belt rebuilds. Actually, saying that, I could actually just move the... Yeah. Grab that vehicle from there. I think if we see the first excavator come out tonight, I think I'll be quite happy with that. Oh, we at 65. I don't even think we're going to get that far. It's 65. Have I got any more electronics anywhere? Or is that it? Right, if I do that... Where's my trading dock? Oh, it's on the end, isn't it? There it is. I've got 160 there. I hadn't told it to stick to empty. I'm sorry, you've lost me there, Jacob. The problem is if I've been in places, it just ends up with nothing but pictures in the main chat, and that's not it's a chat channel, so that's why we've limited pictures in it. And yeah, you've got to have some sort of structure in place, because otherwise it just ends up as a free for all. So yeah, so there's myself, Ken, who's the Discord manager, and Vicky, who looks after people in the community. You know, we're the ones that can do that. In case we want to put pictures up, like sort of, promoting stuff, competitions and things like that. But it's in most of the time we'll put pictures in the silliness section. So it's just a bit we've decided from experience. We're going to get that one, quickly move that bit. Things slowly but surely. Oh, we can get rid of that bit now as well. Too much corn being produced somewhere. What's over here? Oh, it's because that's full. Because that's full. I've got too many sausages now. Right. Can't put the food crates up to there. Right, technically, I think we could put another research station in. I'm not too worried about that tonight. I just want to see... No, we're going to see the bigger vehicle in the next stream. We're going to leave it there for tonight because that's past. Thank you everyone who's joined me this evening. Really do appreciate it. A massive, massive thanks. I'm going to do this again. We're going to show a bit of stream love to the one and only Game Time UK for hitting that gold membership button, becoming the very first person to actually do that on the channel. But thank you very much, mate. So that's it is for that. It's always nice because as you join the list of Picara, who was the first to hit the bronze button, Loopy Lugs, who first to hit the silver button, and you're the first one to hit the gold button. I technically can now put more levels in that as well. So we may have to think about that. Really push the envelopes a little bit, maybe in the future. But yeah, Andy, thank you for joining me in chat. I said
My pleasure, mate.
I say it's always good to have that knowledgeable ear about the game handy as well, because you know yourself, all of a sudden you just need to go and or somebody spots something you don't. Jacob, thank you for joining us. Vicky, thank you for joining us. Liam, thank you for popping into chat. King Kong, otherwise known as Donkey, thank you for popping in chat earlier as well. Yeah, it's been fun. It's been a really, really fun evening. Back tomorrow night with some Icarus. Yeah, we'll be around. I said I'll definitely be around at 7 anyway, Chris. So yeah, we'll get something worked out. I said it is. Yeah, so Icarus tomorrow night. Back with Captain of Industry on Monday night again. So 8 o'clock, and then of course start them all next week again. I'll see you all tomorrow night. Have a lovely weekend. If you're in the UK, do stay hydrated. It is not the fun weather that we want. It may be warm, but it's not fun. And I will see you all. Yeah, next time. Bye bye for now.
Good night, chat.